Identity. I recently celebrated another year on this earth. Happy birthday to me. But still, even now, in my mid-20s, I don't know my identity. At school, every single lesson, the teacher would ask that very same question. What do you want to be? I don't know. And before you ask, no, I don't have an English language university degree. Hard to believe I know, considering I play with these words so eloquently. If you were not told, of course you would never know, but A-levels is as far as my formal education goes. After that I worked at the shop, mainly weekends, but midweek I would meet with friends and pretend as if we were rock stars, blowing cash out on the lash with the lads. Needless to say, it couldn't last. I never planned to work with plants, it just happened. There is so much to learn in horticulture, and the opportunities are endless. I hear you ask if I want to travel, and the answer is of course yes. I have a passport, so maybe I will go abroad and explore foreign lands and try to understand a new language. I'm sure I would manage, and the experience would be fantastic, so different to what I am used to. At the end of the day, there is no map, no road signs to navigate my future. I am the boss. It's just that most of the time I feel so lost. What now? But when nothing makes sense and my mind is a mess, I take a minute and wonder, could it be that maybe my identity is written somewhere inside the pages of my poetry? Portrait. Paint a portrait of me and then look straight into my acrylic eyes. I wonder what you will find hiding beneath that drawn-on smile. Suddenly water flows on the canvas, smudging the colour as it dries. You may have created a masterpiece, but even works of art can still cry. Halloween. That night the knocks on the door were ignored. Instead, the floor was open to disbelief. I did not see this coming. It better had been a trick, because this is certainly not a treat. In the dark, my screams were silent, that horrifying Halloween. Drunk. People in uniform can often be verbally brutal. School was at times cruel. News travelled in class with no class. Only I knew the rumours were not true. But according to you, I poured vodka on my cereal and came to school every day a drunken fool. And yet I had never sipped the poison of alcohol, never drowned my sorrows with the bottle. However, you still poked fun at me because I was different and you did not understand. Amber. After 14 years, it will be so different. Although we never spoke, now who will be there to listen? Wishing you all the best as you rest. I know in another form we will meet again, my silent friend. Wings. Here I am, caged and afraid to leave. I have a lack of energy, and my mind keeps on pulling me to places that I don't want to be. From a small window, I see my fellow doves fly up into the night sky. I would love to be able to reach those heights one day. However, for now I stay incarcerated and impatient. I want to take flight. I know outside there may lie danger, but have I been trapped here in my mind for bad behaviour? Am I destined to be here forever? Never to fulfil my full potential, never to be what nature intended. Isolation. Lying awake and a sleepless night again descends, as I wait in my bed for the bitter end. I glance at the clock. It's 4:18 a.m. and I'm still waiting for Kate Tempest to write a song about me. spending the dark hours with OCD and anxiety, obsessing about small matters that in my restless mind certainly do matter. And as the howling wind batters at the window, I hold my invisible friend close. Nothing can hurt us in the night time. And when the daylight arrives, I try and occupy my mind by thinking up these rhymes. Then I have a purpose, and I do not feel so worthless. Isn't everyone on a quest for acceptance on this earth? What does the future hold for me? Will I leave a legacy and become legendary? In years to come, will people study my work as part of a university degree? Yeah, how cool would that be? We will just have to wait and see. John Lennon said life is easy with eyes closed, and I suppose he was right. But to dream you need to sleep, and tonight sleep escapes me, for tonight I feel so lonely. A lonely walk home. After a politically fueled evening at a poetry reading, I step out into the cold beside the village hall. I call my mother. She is busy, so I begin the walk home. I have forgotten my headphones, so I walk alone, with my thoughts. Of course I know the way back. It is the same track I walk on a day-to-day basis, although tonight the difference is I am dressed in casuals. But come Monday morning my overalls will be covered in dirt, as I make my way to work. I stop at the top of a hill, where music fills the air. As I pass, Jumping Jack Flash blasts out of the pub. The noise fades as I walk away. I look up at the dark sky, not a star in sight. The only light is that of a late-night flight, probably going to a really cool destination. And for a moment, I wish I was up there with them. I snap out of the dream and continue on this eerie and quiet path. I pass lonely cattle snacking on wet grass. I move fast, and soon I am in the town centre, where smartly dressed people have plenty to drink. The night is young for some, and it seems like fun now, but most will spend Sunday hungover. I goes through anonymous and unseen, but I see the same old faces, the ones like me that have been here for ages. This place, it never changes. This countryside is not the best thing since sliced bread. Instead, it is a dead man's town. The once beautiful landscape has become tainted. This has been my reality for too long, and somehow I need to escape it. Reborn. I lie here on the doctor's table, unable to breathe. For my heart has been ripped from my chest. I now wear it on my sleeve. For weeks and weeks I have felt so weak, not able to achieve my dreams. Then I met you. I picked up the pen, and suddenly I can rhyme again. Poetry flows like blood through my veins. You are not a doctor, but it is my life that you have saved. Now I am smiling from ear to ear, so let us swing from the chandeliers. Today I can see a new day dawn, for when I am with you, I feel reborn.